Hello and welcome to the 6-Minute English Learning Podcast by English Studio. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jack. Today's topic is a really big one: pollution.
Big topic, yeah. Where do we even start with something like this?
Honestly, maybe with something small first. Do you recycle at home?
I try to, most of the time. Not perfectly, but I genuinely try.
Same here. I have good weeks and bad weeks with it, if I'm being honest.
Same here, completely. Okay, let's talk about what pollution actually means first.
Right. Basically, it's when harmful substances get into the air, water, or land, and they end up damaging the environment around us.
And there are different kinds too, not just one single type.
Exactly. Air pollution, water pollution, plastic pollution. All different, but honestly, all connected in some way.
Let's start with air then. Every time I visit a big city, I really notice it. That heavy feeling in the air.
Yeah, that's usually from emissions. Gases released from cars, factories, that kind of thing.
Emissions. So like the exhaust that comes out of a car.
Exactly that. Cars, planes, factories, they all release emissions constantly. And over time, that builds up in the air we all breathe.
That's honestly a bit scary when you actually stop and think about it.
It really is. But there's something interesting here. I've got a quiz question for you.
Oh, go on then. Let's hear it.
How many plastic bottles do people buy around the world every single minute? A. Around 100,000. B. Around 500,000. Or C. Around 1 million.
That feels like a lot either way I answer. I'll guess B, 500,000.
We'll find out the answer later. Keep that number in your head.
Okay, noted. So, plastic. That's the second big one, right?
Definitely. Plastic pollution is a massive problem, especially in the ocean.
I've seen photos of that before. It's honestly heartbreaking to look at.
Yeah, a lot of plastic ends up in rivers, then eventually oceans, and it takes hundreds of years to break down completely.
Hundreds of years. That's so much longer than I would have ever guessed.
Right? Some plastic bottles can take around 400 years to fully disappear.
So basically every plastic bottle ever made still kind of exists somewhere on this planet.
Pretty much, yeah. Which is honestly wild when you really think about it.
Okay, so what can people actually do about all this? It feels pretty overwhelming, to be honest.
I get that feeling completely. But there's a word I really like here: sustainable.
Sustainable. What does that actually mean exactly?
It means something that can continue over time without causing damage. Sustainable habits are things you can keep doing without hurting the environment around you.
So like using a reusable water bottle instead of constantly buying plastic ones.
Exactly that kind of small, simple change.
I switched to one last year, actually. It's honestly not hard once you get used to carrying it.
See, that's the thing. It's not about being perfect at this. It's about trying to reduce your impact where you can.
Reduce. As in, make something smaller. Use less of it overall.
Right. Reduce how much plastic you use. Reduce how much you drive, if that's possible. Small things like that add up.
It really does add up though, doesn't it? If enough people start doing small things.
That's exactly the idea. It's not just one person's job alone, but every small bit genuinely helps in the end.
Okay, I think I'm finally ready for that quiz answer now.
All right then. The answer was C. Around 1 million plastic bottles bought every single minute all around the world.
1 million. Every single minute.
Every minute. It's honestly kind of hard to properly picture in your head.
That really does put it into perspective. Let's just sit with that number for a second.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in all at once. But I think just knowing this already makes a real difference.
I agree completely. All right, let's go through our words from today. First word is emissions. Harmful gases released into the air, often from cars or factories.
Second word is sustainable. Something that can continue over time without damaging the environment.
And third word is to reduce. To make something smaller or to use less of it.
That's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. See you next time!